This journey starts with a ride to the nearby city to go and pick up some IBC totes that we're going to use as our first line of water for our high tunnel. Then we went to a coin car wash to clean those IBC totes. Hey guys, I'm officially Fran, and come on along as I show you one of the systems that we'll be using to water our high tunnel. Now, after we washed our totes, we went down to the municipal water and filled those totes up. They charge about 50 cents for about 70 gallons. So to fill that tote up, it cost about $2 to $2.50, which is crazy when you think of the fact that you buy a 24 case of water for $5. Hey there, just another day of projects. And today is trying to tackle this one, which should be easy, but you never know with projects. And that is getting these tanks covered so that the water, the sun doesn't mess up the water and turn it green. That one right there looks a little greenish already. So I'm going to look for a copper pipe to put down in it, or maybe even treat the water with a little bit of bleach. But I'm going to try to get these covered up. I'm going to try to get these covered up to prevent that. Now, I know that they sell something, but it's probably too expensive. And I have billboard tarps. I buy them all the time. They're thick. I know that they're weatherproof. I know that they can take the sun because they're on billboards hanging on the freeway. So I found a guy on Facebook Marketplace. That's what I use to prepare the ground for where the high tunnel is going. At the end of the season, we covered the ground up, and I had a mixture of the billboard tarps and then this other black stuff that I got from the golf classic. It was the leftover netting or something that's black. So between the two of those, that's what I use, but I prefer the billboard tarps because they work out. Let me show you what I mean. Now, I know I could have used the silage tarp, but these billboard vinyls are readily available. They are less expensive, and I do understand that they're made out of a different material. This is vinyl, and the silage uses some kind of polyethylene. So don't come for me in the comments. Just go ahead and scroll on. I understand the difference. Thank you. This was a billboard for somebody's college, and the rest of it would have the rest of the picture on it, but this is what it looks like on the side that you saw when you were driving by the freeway. But on the back side of it, it's black. And that's the side that we're going to face up. These tarps, the ones that I bought, were 14 feet by 50 feet long. Now, another thing that I noticed with our tanks is we've already misplaced one of the tops. So I don't have any chain back here with me, but I got some string. And I'm going to take care of that right now so that we don't misplace another top. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm simply going to take a piece of string, wrap it through the top, and then on the top of the tank, there is a little part that has a little notch on it. So I'm just tying a knot around this. And then right here is this little piece that has a hole through it. I am going to put that string through that hole. So for now, when we come in here to take this off, we do this. Just in case it falls, it's not getting lost. It's gonna stay right there. Let me see if I have enough to go across all of them with just this one. This is what we use right now to siphon the water out to water our garden. Ryobi is not sponsoring this, but as you know, I buy a lot of Ryobi stuff. So at some point, Ryobi needs to hook me up. Y'all need to tell Ryobi to hook me up. I think it makes more sense for me to just use the whole piece, and if we need to move one of these out, we just move the cover back as opposed to me cutting this up. So I'm gonna get this to fit right, and then I'm gonna do a little zhuzhing of it. My phone cut off because it was too hot outside. So I went in the house, put my phone in the freezer for a minute while I looked for some Velcro. But the last thing that I did was cut slits for each barrel right where the outlet is. And then I thought about it that I had some Velcro in the house, so I went and got that. And what I'm going to do is put a Velcro here and here so that when you pull it up, you can strap it out of you can strap it out of the way and use it. Now I'm about to cut holes in the top where the ports are. I am going to cut a square right around that so that that will flap up also. Now I think I'm about to cut another piece to put in here to actually cover this up when you open this up, because now that I've cut it, that'll allow sunlight to get to it, and we don't want that. Cut it right about here. No need to be perfect. I also had to get Leo some water because he was panting in the background, y'all. Now I'm just wiping down the area where I'm going to place the Velcro. The tarp is just way too dirty for the Velcro to stick properly. And we're just going to cut 3 pieces. That's it. Going to attach one side to the container and one side to the back of the flap. Golly. Okay. I'm going to put one end right there. There we go. There we go. Now we can get to that side of it. When we're done with it, take the Velcro, do like that. Simple. Well, I guess we can count this one as a done. Simple cover-up tanks using billboard signs, Velcro to make little flap doors to stay open, some rope to make sure we can hold on to the tops, and an extra piece to make sure that the top side is covered. Done using them. Velcro these so that they're out of the way. That's it. Do me a favor and click on the next video where I show you how we get the water out of that IBC tote and we use it in the high tunnel using a cordless pump. Thanks for watching. Officially Fran, I'm out, and bye-bye for now. So once that piece is all put in, that is perfect.